Nice breeze, beautiful view.
Perfect. You enjoying your cruise so far?
Yeah, I sure am.
Yes, me too. Welcome on board the Celebrity Eclipse, folks. This is going to be an awesome ship tour and a very honest review. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know before you go on this ship, or if you decide, or if you're still trying to decide, do I want to go on the Eclipse or some other ship? I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. We're going to go on a little tour of the ship, quite a detailed tour actually. And I'm going to also give you a breakdown. I'm going to show you what the food is like, both in the main dining and all four restaurants, four specialty restaurants. I'm going to tell you about the drink packages and tell you about the cost of the drinks so you can determine if it's worth it for you to buy a drinks package. I'm going to tell you all about the Wi-Fi options, the coffee, the specialty drinks, you name it, everything, folks. So let's go. One-stop shopping, folks. I'm going to give in one video. I want to tell you everything you need to know to plan for your trip on the Celebrity Eclipse, or to decide if the Eclipse is the right sort of ship for you. Make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video, folks, because I'm going to teach you how to get free gelato, free specialty coffee, and free martinis. Let's go. Main dining now, which is Moonlight Sonata. And this is on decks 3, 4, 5, but for breakfast, it's just you come in through deck 4. Look what a nice room this is. Main dining, you see this beautiful table that I have here by the window. You gotta love it. My family's still sleeping. They don't like to wake up early and come to the restaurant. They go to the buffet. I'm more into coming to the restaurant.
For me, the food is the most important factor in how I feel about a ship, and particularly the food in the main dining restaurant. That's why we're starting off this video with the food in the main dining room, which is called Moonlight Sonata. Overall, the food was excellent, particularly the lunches and the dinners. For breakfast, you can expect all the usual things: pancakes, waffles, omelets, baked goods, yogurt, oatmeal, muesli, and the like. The breakfast menu is the same every day, but the lunch and dinner options were different for us every single day, and I loved almost every single thing that I ate. Buttered chicken, beef Wellington, fresh fish, lobster tails, shrimp, lots of pasta dishes, kebabs, lamb chops, you name it. I tried it and I loved all of it, to be honest with you. The desserts are amazing too, and there were 2 or 3 new ones every night in addition to the standards that you can get anytime, like chocolate cake, creme brulee, and ice cream. I will also say too that aside from the high quality of the food, I was also super impressed by the service. We usually ate right around peak time, 7 p.m. or so, and the service was always excellent. Usually took between an hour, I would say, and an hour and a half, and that's for having all courses too. So it was great. Overall, loved the food, and it's a major selling point of the ship.
You'll be dining down here on level 3 if you don't do the anytime dining. And so if you do the early dining, it's at 6 o'clock, and if you do the late seating, it's at 8:30. Like first day vibes on a cruise ship. You got your entire vacation to look forward to. Let's take a look at our cabin. It's a Veranda Cabin. We're on the 6th deck, so we're at 6155. And let's take a look here. So it seems like a pretty spacious cabin. We have 2 teenagers with us. We were worried about the bedding arrangement, but it looks like it's a nice one. I wasn't sure if we were going to have, because when you look online, Jen, you saw something about some of them.
Well, we had it once before where the bed was down here.
Like a trundle?
And that made it difficult to open drawers and get to the balcony, but this is nice.
We've got 2 bunk beds here, and then we have what looks like a queen-size bed. And did you lay down on this thing yet, Jen?
No, not yet.
Very good.
It's
super comfortable.
Spacious. This might, do you think it's
might
a king?
Be a king. It's either a queen or a king. We'll have to figure out. And we've got, let's look up the storage. So first of all, here's the closet. Let's start with the closet space. There's a couple of bathrobes in here for us. A lot of hangers. And there's more storage up here.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
There's 2 of these up here. We usually put our suitcases underneath the bed. You can slide your suitcases underneath the beds here on Celebrity ships. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers here. And then you've got places to put paperwork and magazines or books. You could put your books here and stuff like that. So it's a nice flat screen TV, and it is tiltable. So when you're laying in bed, you can tilt it out. You can tilt it out this way so you can see it better. And there is a safe in here. Here's the safe. Here is the refrigerator. And you got your desk over here. Okay. And there's 1 drawer over here. And then you got lots of outlets here. Not lots, I should say, but there are a few outlets here. And so what you want to do is bring one of these master plugs with you that has a bunch of different outlets, and you set the whole thing up here. Here's our veranda. That's a nice big one, as you can see. It's a pretty spacious veranda. There's 2 chairs and a table. And we're still here in Fort Lauderdale right now.
They call this one obstructed view, and I guess it's because we have the lifeboat right below us.
Yeah. They say it's an obstructed view, but it's actually a really nice view, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice.
Yeah. And let's show the bathroom. This is really nice. I think we're going to enjoy this. I'm also going to check back in with you folks after 8 nights to let you know how the 4 of us did here in this cabin together, whether we found it to be spacious or not. And, you know, as far as cruise ship bathrooms go, this is a really spacious one. Sometimes the showers are absolutely tiny, and sometimes they've got like curtains. I absolutely hate shower curtains. That thing is sticking on you. They don't have that here, which is nice. And so they've got 6 bottles here of toiletries. So they got shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. Then you've got here, how many drawers? You got 1, 2 drawers here, garbage can here, and then toilet plunger, toilet cleaner there. And
Supplies over here.
More supplies and stuff over here. So there is some storage, and there's a storage space down here for your toiletries.
Hairdryer.
And then there's these little cubbies here.
Can you plug the hairdryer in here, or we have to take it out to the desk?
The hairdryer.
Maybe. Oh no, here, up here.
And so you can
There's a
plug your
plug.
hairdryer in up here. And yeah, nice. I'm very satisfied with the cabin. Love it.
It's very nice.
Let's take a look around. So this is the room where they do the classes. And here's the bikes. They do like spinning classes and stuff like that. It's a huge gym, isn't it, Jen? Mm-hmm. Let's take a look around. 12th deck?
Yeah,
All right. And while you're working on some of these machines, you're going to have a good view, too. There's a lot of natural light in here. And tons of Nautilus machines. There's free weights. There's a lot of bikes and Stair Masters and treadmills. You can see there's like tons of them. There's Pelotons here. There's 3 Pelotons. If you have a Peloton account, you can use that. Even if you don't have a Peloton account, you can set one up for free. You just basically register. You click the button that says register, and then you set up an account. Rowing machines. We've been on, this is our 3rd Celebrity Cruise. We've also been on the Edge and the Constellation. I think this gym is definitely a little bigger than those 2. A lot of treadmills here, huh, Jen? Yeah, it's a nice big gym. And it's right next to the spa as well, too. Look out for the schedule, because there's all kinds of classes with Brandon and some of his colleagues, and some of them are free. Some of them require additional payment, like some of the ones I'm looking at here are like $25, but other ones are free. So yeah, come check it out. Deck 10, I love this. There's a beautiful library you can see behind me here, and they've got a nice Christmas tree that's all lit up, and there's some books for you to read in a multitude of languages, but kind of a nice little space to hang out too. Let's take a walk. Library. See, there's a lot of nice comfy chairs, people sitting and hanging out, having some drinks. They've got some board games here. They have some jigsaw puzzles. And then, of course, there's some books in a variety of different languages. I did not see any copies of my books in here, unfortunately. I always think this. I should bring a couple copies of my books. Here's a shameless plug. My last book is called Mad Travelers, if you're wondering where the name of my channel came from. From my last book, Mad Travelers, the tale of wanderlust, greed, and the quest to reach the ends of the earth. Check it out, people.
You see what I'm talking about? Oh,
Everybody, oh, I love waking up to a beautiful morning, stepping outside my cabin and saying, oh, it's going to be another beautiful day, and I'm towards the beginning of my journey too, which I love even more. And so let's go on a little tour of the ship. Let's start with deck 14, shall we? So in the front part of deck 14, we have the Sky Observation Lounge. We were here last night for karaoke. I just love this space. It is a beautiful place for these sorts of things. There's different sorts of games they do here. Last night there was karaoke. After the karaoke there was dancing, and it was such high energy fun. They have a wonderful young man who was sort of the MC of the program last night. But look at the views from this place. Look at the windows. As I said, this is deck 14, the front of the ship, and it's morning time. That's why there's no one in here other than just these 2 people. But as you can see, just a sunlit, sun-splashed space. This is just an incredible panorama here, a view you get of the open sea in front of you here. And yeah, look at this. Here's the dance floor. These are the seats we had for karaoke last night. It was so fun. I was amazed how good the passengers were too. Sometimes you go to karaoke and it's like, my God, these people sing like they sound like a cat in heat or something like that. But I was amazed. Everyone last night did such a good job with their karaoke. Sky Lounge. You come out onto the, again, we're on deck 14 here. You come out onto the walking track, and tons of sunbeds all over the ship, as you can see. View of the pool area. from deck 14. I'm actually on 14, so this is on 13, so I'm looking down on the pool area here. So there's 2 pools, and I'm told I have not started swimming yet, but I'm told that there are 2 different temperatures too. One of the pools is considerably warmer than the other, and they're flanked by 4 jacuzzis. And as you can see, there's a ton of sunbeds around, and there's even some shade, somewhat unusual, which is really nice. The towels are down there as well too. And yeah, so let's look around here. So this is the Mast Grill, right? So this is right here on deck 14 as well too. This is where you're gonna get your burgers, your fries, your grilled chicken sandwiches, things like that. And let's continue our walk along deck 14. This is the, as you can see, there's quite a few people out jogging on this beautiful morning and just taking the pool area when it's absolutely jumping and pretty much packed because we are at sea today and the sun has come out. That's what it looks like. On deck 14, we come to the Oceanview Café, which is the buffet. So let's show you how that looks this morning. Good morning, sir. No, thank you. They've always got the hand sanitizer ready for you there. I just took a shower. I'm nice and clean. I do not need it.
You dirty, greedy fat bastard!
What the Oceanview Cafe looks like. Here's where you get your premium drinks. All right. And your alcohol. And here we have the American breakfast station. So let's let you take a look at that. Bacon. I wish I could tell you how good this bacon smells. Pork leg. Here we got your chicken sausages, tomato, eggs, scrambled eggs, potatoes. We have our cold cuts, cheeses. Here's your selection of fresh breads, English muffin, fresh muffins, and the baked goods and the croissants, oat bran muffins, chocolate croissants, peach danishes this morning, raspberry pistachio danishes this morning. Sticky buns here. Just wrap station. So we've got here spinach and egg white wraps. We've got egg and potato wraps. Here we have egg whites. So this is sort of like the healthy section here. These are the fruits. Toppings. So this is the omelet. This is where you get the fresh omelets, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. And here you got some pork sausages, some bacon, some paprika roasted potatoes. It looks delicious. Some different Asian breakfast here. So this is aloo chana masala. And then we've got puri, Indian breakfast items. Stir fry, fried rice. For my British and Irish friends, I love black pudding. Canadian bacon, pork bangers. So here are your British items, British breakfast items, fried bread. British, so there's 2 of them. Oh, you got biscuits and gravy here. Nice. There's the biscuits and gravy. Corned eggs and your eggs Benedict and such. We got more fruits here. Grapefruit too. It's nice and healthy. Watermelon, bananas, apple, vanilla yogurt. We got strawberry yogurt, blueberry yogurt. Ooh, it's my favorite. Plain yogurt, strawberry again, and more blueberry. We're continuing on our walk here along past the breakfast buffet. You get to, this is where I like to sit right here. The outdoor area. Oh, I love sitting out here in the morning. Look how beautiful it is. It's a nice way to spend your morning. Look at this. Ah, this is why you come on a cruise, right? Beautiful. Now, because I want to show you the sunset bar on 15, on deck 15. You can exit here. This is sort of the, this is the rear of the ship. And sunset bars on celebrity ships are really, this is always my favorite part of the ship. Usually it's my favorite part of the ship. We shall see whether this become, you know, also on this ship, whether this is going to be my favorite area or not. But this is the sunset bar, and as you can tell, 7:30 a.m. So we don't have any hardcore alcoholics up here yet drinking. But what a wonderful place this is to spend the morning or any time of day. Oh, I love sunset bars. Look at the view, people. Nice comfy chairs here. I'm going to show you some of the nice chairs. Last night we were sitting in these rocking chairs over here. Absolutely love these things. They're so comfortable. So you see all along here, we've got these rocking chairs. I'm going to be definitely trying to commandeer these bad boys. Relax here a little bit. Oh, isn't this nice? You got to love it. It's my favorite time on a ship too, early in the morning. Just walk through a little bit here. I'll show you a little bit more of this sunset bar. You can see it's big, it wraps around. So it wraps around this side and on the other side of the ship too. The whole rear of the ship is this sunset bar and lounge area, which is just an awesome place to chill. Continue our walk here along the deck 15 now. This is the sunset bar area, more of it. So you can see how much seating there is here. Again, we've got the rocking chairs here, which I love. And we're coming up now upon one of the interesting features of these Solstice class ships, which is the Lawn Club. And I saw some super uninformed person who left a review of this ship saying that that there's real grass on these ships. No, there's not real grass, folks. It's even better. It's this beautiful artificial grass, which is actually a lot nicer than real grass, isn't it? Because you can keep it nice. And so here's where we watch the games. Last night we were watching the Eagles versus Redskins. Not Redskins, sorry. What are they called now? The Commanders game on the big screen here. And there's lots of comfy seating set up here for you to watch that. As you can see, there's bocce. If you like playing bocce, here's the place to do it. And there's just some other games here too. There's a putting green, which I'm going to show you. And there's croquet as well. They have up here on the Lawn Club. I love this area of the ship. This is, so there's cornhole obviously here, right? And there's also croquet. Do you know how to play croquet? I do not know how to play croquet, so I'm going to have to figure this one out. I assume there's probably going to be competitions like there always are on cruises. So I bet they're going to probably teach us how to play croquet because I don't know a darn thing about it. But it's very neat that they have this. They've also got these Hollywood hot glass classes that go on over here, which I have not partaken in yet. And I probably won't, to be honest with you. Not my thing, but it might be yours if it is. God bless you. You've also got a nice putting green here. As you can see, we've already got a few early birds out here who are putting this morning. See if he makes it. He does not. Not a bad shot though. And so, look at that. We've got a golf bag over here with a whole selection of putters. That's pretty neat. That's nice that they've got these putters set up for people. And yeah, look at this, folks. Isn't this neat? You can work on your short game out here. How are the greens? Are they fast? How are they rolling this morning? Yeah. So?
Leaning.
They're leaning a little bit?
Leaning a little.
All right. And you got more of these sunbeds here too, which are really nice. This is another interesting area to colonize. So you can get either sun or shade here. Oh, they've got them clamped down, but you can give yourself shade on these clamshell type deals on this ship. I think that's the same for almost every cruise ship. So you come down the stairs here from deck 14 and you're automatically at deck 12. You get credit. I don't know if your Fitbit, if you have one, will give you credit for extra steps walked or not. Probably not. But here you come down to deck 12. And so they've got concerts. There's a stage up here. There was a great party band here yesterday. You've also got more cornhole here. And they have all kinds of neat games and stuff like that around the pool, which is great. There's all kinds of activities. This is sort of obviously the central hub of activity. And flanking back here too. So you've already got some people in the jacuzzi, which you love to see. Their morning coffee and jacuzzi. Can you picture yourself doing this, folks? Of course you can. So as we continue on deck 12 here, we come into the Solarium. Oh, I love this place. Look at this. Nice and quiet until I come. See, these are the really super comfortable deck chairs here, the nice thick ones, right? And see here you have a nice jacuzzi with a beautiful view. And there's no wind in here, which is nice. And so there's a little cafe here. They usually have some healthy breakfast items here in the Solarium. So let's see, we've got some juices. We've got pear juice, apple juice, cucumber juice, coconut juice, beetroot juice, all kinds of interesting healthy stuff, some cereals. So this is another place where you can get your breakfast. We've got banana bagels here. Good morning. We've got avocado bruschetta. We've got turkey wraps, fresh fruit plates, banana muffins, zucchini muffins. Very nice. This little seating area here where you can have your breakfast. Good morning. Station behind you too. So if you're not a buffet person but you don't want to go to the restaurant, so in the restaurant they serve breakfast every morning from 7:30 till 9. But if you don't want to go to the buffet, you want to have, you know, a lighter, healthier breakfast, you come in here to the Solarium area. And yeah, you can have your breakfast right here. And this is the pool. So you can see a nice big pool area. And there's a fountain here. My wife's gonna kill me for including this, but this is my wife's favorite area of the ship to come into for an afternoon nap. Whenever I cannot find my wife on these celebrity ships, I go to the Solarium, and sure enough, she'll be in here snoring on one of these comfortable chairs. And so, as we exit the Solarium area here, on deck 12, we come upon the spa. Equilibria. Sorry, this is not the spa. This is actually like a beauty salon. Equilibria, which is adjacent to the salon and the barber shop. And then we come to the spa area and the fitness center. So I'll show you the fitness center. And these are people checking in for their spa treatments here this morning. Smoothies here. So the smoothies, if you don't have the drink package, are with tax and gratuity. They're $8.40. And the juices are $7.20. These nice ladies here in the spa told me a little about their services. So I'm going to relay just a few facts to you. First of all, important things to know, that there are single-sex saunas in the locker room. So there's a male sauna and also a female sauna, and that does not cost extra. That's free. If you want to go in the steam bath, you do have to pay for that package unless you're an aqua class. If you're aqua class, that's included. If not, for this cruise, this is an 8-night cruise, it's $199 to be able to use the steam room. And the steam room is co-ed, so if you're a couple, you want to go in together, you can do that. $199. If it's a longer cruise, it might be a little more expensive. It's a shorter cruise, it'll be a little bit cheaper, but it will be anywhere, she said, from usually around $150 and up for that package. If you want to know, like, for example, they've got like acupuncture here, they've got facials, of course, they've got all kinds of different treatments, there's IV treatments. You want to get an idea for prices, a basic Swedish massage, 50 minutes is $199. If you want the ultimate massage, 100-minute ultimate massage, doesn't that sound good? $309. And of course, I'm sure the prices vary. If you know, prices could go up or down, but that's what they are right now. And this is Christmas 2025. Tip I'm going to give you about this ship, and the ladies here at the spa are super nice, is that you can come here any morning around 8 a.m. while you're on the ship, and they will give you a complimentary eye serum to rub around your eyes that will take away the puffiness and and supposedly the wrinkles and stuff like that, and it's free, so come do it. Tell them Matt. Ping pong table tennis fan too, so I forgot to show you guys the ping pong tables here. So this is one of them, it's right next to the pool area, and there's another one just sort of tucked away, hidden away, I believe it's on deck 14. There's another ping pong table that's right next to the elevators in the rear of the ship. And this is if you really want to get nice and quiet up at the front of the ship. You got some lounge chairs up here. If you really want solitude, you want to be away from the music and the games and everything else, it's a nice place to be. I'm going to show you folks the basketball court and the pickleball next. And here we are. It's breezy up here this morning. Ball court and the pickleball court. And the net's not set up yet, but if you're into pickleball, it's going to be a good ship for you, I think, because they're doing 7 hours of pickleball today from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. And I believe that is most days on our itinerary we're doing that. And of course, the schedules could change, folks. Don't blame me in the comments if it's not 7 hours long, the pickleball, but 7 hours worth of pickleball today at least, and for most of this ship. So that's great if you're... For obvious reasons, but I love the fact that on this ship they've got trivia questions over all the urinals. So here we've got this one. What country is the world's largest producer of cheese? The United States. I did not know that. That I like. A nice little touch here is they've got actual towels to dry your hands with. Deck 5. This is where you get the Wi-Fi help. You get the internet help. You come see Albert and you come see Ken. These guys are very helpful. They'll sort you out. I want to tell you a little bit about the internet options here so that you know what to do. Everything is always cheaper when you get it beforehand, folks. So you're better off sorting your internet out before you get on the ship. Now you're going to see on the app, what you want to do is you want to look on your app and see what the Celebrity app, see what the different packages are. But before I sailed, here were the prices. So there was one package which included non-alcoholic drinks and premium Wi-Fi, and it was $48.99 a day. There was also a premium drinks and Wi-Fi package that was $111.99 per day. Then there was also the premium access, which is $130 a day. Now the premium access allows early boarding. It gives you reserved seating in the theater. And it also gives you, I believe, you have to check, but I believe it also gives you drinks and it also gives you premium Wi-Fi. Now, check the different packages, the difference between the premium Wi-Fi and the basic Wi-Fi, because these guys are pointing out. Now, I've been using the premium Wi-Fi, and I think I showed you guys. It is awesome. I was able to stream my Buffalo Bills football game on my phone yesterday, which I was very happy about. You can stream, you can watch Netflix videos, you can stream football games, you can do pretty much everything. If you see a package that just mentions basic Wi-Fi, that's just as it sounds. It's very basic. Don't expect to stream anything with the basic. Now, if you do not buy here's why you should get the internet packages in advance. If you do not buy the internet package in advance, it costs for one device for our ship. Now, this is an 8-night cruise. It's $227 for one device, or $410 for 2 devices. Now that price is going to vary depending upon the length of your cruise. So this is an 8-night cruise. So just do the math and figure out for yourself. Now, if you don't think you're going to do a lot of internet at all, but you want it for one day or you have a work issue, you can get a 24-hour package. 24 hours is $50. Or if you literally just need to do one little thing on the internet, you want 1 hour, it's $25. So is that a pretty good summary, guys, that I just gave of internet on the ship? But Ensemble Lounge, I really like this place. It's a nice little room. They've had a lot of live music here. Tonight there's a guitarist and super comfy seating, as you can see. And then we're going to come up here to the world-class bar. And so are there any hardcore alcoholics here at 7:30 a.m. drinking? Unfortunately, there are not. But this world-class bar is pretty neat. This is it's called Bartender Selection. And if you look at the menu of this place, they've got some premium alcohol. If you're really into getting like high-end tequilas and high-end vodkas and stuff like that, this is your place to come here. You've got sushi on 5, which we're going to be trying, I believe, tomorrow night. I love sushi, so I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to film this a little more extensively when we eat there. And then across from Sushi on 5, we've got Café al Bacio, which I love. So this is the little cafe, and they also have a gelateria too. So another pro tip I'm going to give you, aside from coming to get your free eye serum every morning at 8 a.m., you can also, if you're a Captain's Club member, and you've got to be a Captain's Club member, this is a good tip for you folks. If you did not sign up for Captain's Club, you got to do it, because you get 1 free scoop of gelato each, so everybody per cruise. And you come see Teresa, who's one of the funnest people, one of the nicest crew members on board. She's from Peru. She's from Peru, and she serves delicious gelato here. So if you're a Captain's Club member, you come. Most delicious. You come see Teresa from 11 a.m. until 10 o'clock at night.
Yes, 10 o'clock.
Beautiful. Hazelnut. They have hazelnut too, which is my favorite flavor. And it's very good gelato too. And so this is the cafe area. And we can spend a little time talking about the coffee and the different things that you can get here. Now, the food you see at Café al Bacio, so they usually have like cookies here and little cakes and sometimes croissants and different things like that. This stuff is free. So this stuff I'm going to show you here in this cabinet, you can eat for free. So this morning they've got some sticky buns, they've got some blueberry muffins, they've got some chocolate rolls, they've got Nutella croissants and things like this. They've also got some gluten-free option, coconut muffin, almond croissant, stuff like that. That stuff is free, but the coffees are not free, and unless you have the drinks package. So we'll start talking about the drinks packages and the coffees. It's actually pretty damn good. I'm really enjoying it. And I'll tell you, so if you do not have the drinks package, and we'll talk about whether you should get the drinks package or not and how much that costs a little bit later. But I'll tell you, so give you an idea of the prices. So like if you're paying a la carte, a cappuccino is $5.50. So I'm hoping, the reason I'm telling you these prices is it will help you determine whether you want to buy the drinks package or not. But a cafe latte or a cappuccino is going to set you back, or an Americano, $5.50. A mocha or a caramel latte or a pistachio latte is going to be $6. Selection of hot teas, $5.50. So I hope that's helpful. We're back at Café al Bacio, and I realized I wanted to tell you guys another important thing. Man, I'm telling you all the important secrets about this ship, right? So in the morning, I talked to you about how you can get free muffins and croissants and stuff like that here at Café al Bacio. Then starting at 11:30 a.m., they replaced that stuff with sweets. So here we got like chocolate tarts, we got lemon meringue cupcakes, we got lemon olive oil cake today, we got these things, we got some coconut cake, and there's also cookies here too. There's chocolate chip cookies, there's also gluten-free coconut macaroon, and they're here until 11:30 at night. So in the morning, you got the breakfast stuff, then 11:30 a.m. until 11:30 p.m. You can come over here and get your sugar fix here. Cellar Masters. This is one of my favorite places on the ship. This is an awesome place to watch games. I was in here yesterday. They had multiple NFL games on. I was in heaven. And it's just a beautiful place to hang out, as you can see. It's sort of like it feels like an upscale country clubhouse or something like that. It's not big, but it's kind of an intimate little room. As you see, there's a bunch of different TVs in here. And of course, they've got premium alcohols available here and stuff like that. And there's also some food. There's also light bites and stuff like that. So this is what the theater looks like. It's beautiful. special here in the theater, but it's a big, beautiful theater, as you can see here. Central. This is another theater that they have here. This is the smaller, more intimate theater that they have different events in. Like, for example, this morning, today was Christmas, they had different masses and church celebrations in here, but there's also sometimes little games in here and different things too. So this is another little intimate venue here. Deck 4, you've got the Fortunes Casino. Fortunes won, Fortunes lost, right? This is a pretty standard casino. It's actually quite large. You can see it's a nice big one, but this casino is non-smoking, which I absolutely love. I'm not a smoker, a little bit biased. Sorry if you're a smoker. Please don't unsubscribe. Please don't dislike the video, but I love being able to go into a casino that is non-smoking. And you can see it's quite a nice large one. If you're a sports addict like me too, you can watch games in here too. There's television screens with the games on over here at the bar area. You can check this out. What are you wondering about the casino? You're probably wondering, are there free drinks in here? Well, the answer to that question is yes and no. So what is free here is anything that's included in the classic drinks package, which are, what you got to do is you got to look at the menu here and figure it out. So if it's an alcoholic drink and it's less than 12 bucks and you're gambling, they're going to give you that drink for free. And if it's more than 12 bucks, if it's this $14 cocktail, $19 glass of wine, things like that, you're going to have to pay for it. And not just the difference, but the entire thing. Also, soft drinks, some of the soft drinks are free. If there are soft drinks that are included in the classic package, like Coca-Cola, Sprite, things like that, regular bottle of water, you can get that stuff for free. But stuff that's in the premium package, like San Pellegrino, Aqua Panna, the premium non-alcoholic drinks are not free. So best bet is to just come and look at the menu and figure it out, because it's the liquor shop. It's called Spirits and such, but they don't just have liquor. Also, if you've forgotten your seasickness medication, or you need some Tylenol or stuff like this, you can see they've got sort of the basics here. So if you need some shampoo, you need contact lens solution, you need mouthwash, condoms, anything like that, chapstick, and some basic snacks and stuff like that too. And they're open from 9:30 a.m. until 11 p.m. It's sort of a central gathering area. It's a beautiful space. As you can tell, it's Christmas time. So we have a beautiful Christmas tree here. And you can see it's a beautiful open space. We've got these elevators which give you a nice view of the ship. I almost never take these because I try to take the stairs, but they are quite nice. And this is guest relations. This is the guest relations area here. So this is where you come to ask all the questions that you want. While we're talking about questions too, if you have questions about the ship, love for you guys to drop me some questions and comments below. If you've been on the ship before and have something to say about it, drop me a comment below. Tell us about your cruise, about your experience. And you can drop all kinds of questions in there. I do monitor this even months later. Like, for example, my review of the Celebrity Constellation that was published a year ago, and I'm still answering questions and comments from that one. So I love interacting with you guys. Do not be shy to ask me questions. See this beautiful globe on deck 7. You will know that you're at the Captain's Club area. And this is a neat little area to find out what you're entitled to. You can find out how many points you've got. They'll give you this this brochure about Captain's Pool Bar now, and these guys are explaining to me, the bartenders are explaining to me, because if you're trying to decide whether you want to get a drinks package or not, here's basically how it works. So for example, at this bar, at the pool bar and the Mast Bar, here's a few examples of prices. So the pina colada and the daiquiri are 12 bucks. And so if you have the classic drinks package, those are completely included, right? And if you have, otherwise, a lot of these other drinks, you need the premium package for, or you pay the difference. So for example, there is like a mudslide is 14 bucks, so you'd pay $2, the difference, right? If you're just paying out of pocket, again, 12 bucks, and then there's a 20% gratuity is involved in there too, if you're paying out of pocket, right? If you have the drinks package, they do not include the 20% gratuity. So if you want to tip extra, you just tip them extra. So you could also get a Miami Vice, which I just found out is a combination. It's half pina colada and half daiquiri, which I've never heard of that before. And it sounds quite good. So here at the pool bar and the Mast Bar, those are the prices. Over at the Martini Bar, for example, they're telling me that most of the martinis are $19. So that would be the premium drinks package. Classic, again, classic drinks package, $12. Premium, all the way up there. So, or you pay the difference. So that's basically it in a nutshell. There's also a Sunset Bar, which has different cocktails too. We can go over there and I'll tell you what the price of those is. So you have to decide, folks, how many pina coladas, how many daiquiris, how many martinis are you going to drink in a day, but I want to give you an idea of what the prices are so you can determine whether that is worth it for you. Again, with the price of drinks, I want to explain too, the premium drinks package, you also get the smoothies over at the spa, which is in the Solarium area, and the premium juices and stuff like that. On the classic package, you do not. And so to give you an idea also too, like they've got beers here. A lot of the beers are $10 a bottle, but for example, like Stella Artois is 13, Dogfish Head IPA is 14, etc. So again, $12 is the dividing line between the packages. But at all these different bars, there are beers that you can get if you have the classic package, and drinks you can get for just the classic package that are $12 or less. Like here, they've got some rosés that are $12. They've got Merlot that's $12. They've got a Prosecco that's $12, a Zinfandel, whatever. But then there's also more expensive ones too. But like, for example, like over here, the Key West daiquiri is 15. So there's a different daiquiri at the pool bar that's 12. So if you've got the classic package and you want a daiquiri, go to the pool bar, the Mast Bar, not the Sunset Bar. Sangria is 15 here. Pina Colada is 18 here. So again, the Pina Colada is 18 at the Sunset Bar, but it's 12 at the pool bar and the Mast Bar. So I don't know if they're exactly the same Pina Colada or not, but if you got the classic drink package and you're shopping for a Pina Colada, go to the pool bar or the Mast Bar, even though, as I said, I think the Sunset Bar is my favorite area of the ship. But hey, you got to do what you got to do, folks. Forgotten to mention too, with the premium drink package, your drinks go up to $19. So if it's a $24, something very special, whatever, you're going to have to pay the difference between that. But the premium goes up to 19 bucks. Lunch buffet looks like. Let's go. Here's the cheeses and charcuterie. Look at this Black Forest ham. A lot of nice stuff here. Honey, chorizo, roast beef. This is a nice spread. Salad bar and fruits. Desserts. Jellos. Gluten-free desserts. Panna cotta. Looks good. And the hot dogs and French fries. Sorry. Here we have baked potatoes. We've got grilled minute steaks with potato wedges. This looks really good. Grilled chicken breasts and veggies. Looks nice. Grilled tilapia. We got some mashed potatoes today, some beef gravy, green beans, creamy polenta. The vegan and vegetarian section, we got vegan chicken here with tomato sauce. What is vegan chicken, you ask? I have no idea. Quinoa with spinach. Vegetable farotto. I'm not very good at describing vegetarian food, folks, doing my best. What do we got here? This is the risotto section, so today we got mushroom risotto. Seafood risotto. This looks delicious, doesn't it? The breads and the salads here. Station. So we got regular hummus, we got beetroot hummus, some tzatziki, we got marinated Greek olives, spinach hummus, roasted bell pepper hummus. Man, if you like hummus, they got you covered here. And then this is muharama. I don't know what this is. It looks delicious though. And little pitas corner. So we got kid-friendly stuff here, but there's also adults eating this stuff too. Baked pasta with bacon. That looks delicious, doesn't it? And we got cheesy vegetables. I don't think my kids would eat that because they're not super healthy. We got some tortillas here if you want to make yourself some beef fajitas for the beef fajitas. And the tortillas. We got some Asian pork, stir-fry noodles here. Indian food, there's dal with naan, and also aloo chana with rice. And these little crispy things. Carpaccio station. We got here beef carpaccio pasta. Looks delicious, doesn't it? This is the calamari salad. That looks really good. And here we got a panzanella salad. Never heard of that one, but it looks good. And tortellini. Ooh, I love tortellini. Crazy section here. Look at all this stuff, folks. Walnut pesto. Marinated zucchini and squash. Marinated artichokes. What else we got here? Broccoli. This is not my thing here at all. Cauliflower. This is not my section here at all, folks. What do we got here? All talking. This is the stuff that I like. Focaccia bread. This is black olive focaccia. This looks delicious. Onion focaccia. Tomato focaccia bread. Oh, I love focaccia bread. This is good stuff. Spinach and ricotta cannelloni. Arancinis here. Ooh, and chicken parm. Chicken parmesan up my alley. We got beef meatballs. We got fish aqua pazza. Italian poached fish. That looks delicious. And we got chicken meatballs every time we here. They're carving up. Looks nice. You got some cheese pizza here. You got veggie pizza. You've got chicken parmesan calzone. That looks really good, doesn't it? And then there's pepperoni pizza over here too. garlic butter spaghetti, pasta over here. Pasta. Fresh cannolis here. What you putting in there? Chocolate? No, vanilla. Regular vanilla cream. These look delicious. Thank you.
And then this one is chocolate.
There's the chocolate. Nice. Sure. Thank you. Tea cakes. All right. Then we've got, I don't even know how to pronounce these things. Limoncello. Ooh, pistachio cake. It's one of my favorites. Tiramisu. Oh, look at that. And then we got Maritosi. Never heard of that before. It looks really nice, like cream puffs. Delicious. Quasar. This is one of the, I guess I would call it a discotheque, but I'm dating myself. This is where there's dancing and DJs, and there's different get-togethers and shows and things like that they have in here too. And of course there's a bar too. You can see this place. And here we got the Passport Bar when people are actually here. Showed you guys this before, but there was nobody here. All right. Tipping on this ship, how this works. So if you do not prepay your gratuities, which you can do if you want to, it is, if you're staying, like for example, in an inside cabin or a veranda cabin as we are, it is $18 per person per day is the gratuity, and that will get automatically charged and posted to your account. So while you're here, you'll get those pop-ups on the app. It'll show you that you got charged for that. And if you are in, I believe, a higher category of class, it's a concierge class, it's $19 per person per day. And if you're in suite class, it's $23 per person per day. So that's how it works. So I'm over in the Martini Bar now. This is like the most happening place on the ship at night, especially around 8 p.m. They do a show here where they're tossing around glasses and stuff like that. Super high energy, super fun. And this gentleman, one of the bartenders, was just telling me that on the last night of each voyage, they do this show down in the stage, down on deck 3. So like right in the foyer on deck 3, they do the show. But come here around 8 o'clock each night. And there's also a couple little features I want to tell you about here. So they have an ice cold bar here, which I love. So you set your drink down and it's nice and cold here. Regarding the price of the martinis, you might be curious about that. So most of the martinis are $19, which 19 is what's covered on the premium drink package. There's also 3 martinis that are covered on the classic drink package. You can get the classic martini, you can get an apple martini, or you can get a cosmopolitan for $12. So there's stuff here for everybody. And I love this place. It's just a beautiful bar. And I'm definitely gonna come back at 8 p.m. and try to show you guys the show that they make martinis. They also have martini classes here, which I believe are about $60 per person. And they teach you how to make martinis. It's actually going on right now. And they also let you taste a bunch of martinis too. And they give you some snacks and foods and stuff like that. And kind of a fun little activity if you're really into martinis. Cherry has 31 that she brought for this cruise. So hopefully you guys are not packing. Hopefully you're not packing as heavy as Cherry did, right?
Yeah, she took half of my one.
Did she? Half of your suitcase?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She did.
All right. So I don't know about you, but if you're trying to determine how much clothing you want to pack and whether you want to do laundry or not while you're on the ship, let me tell you what the prices are. So for the wash and fold laundry bag challenge, they give you a Celebrity laundry bag and you can fill the entire thing. You can cram as much stuff in there as you can fit, and it's $59 for that. If you want it also pressed, wash and press, it's $72. Or you can have 3 bags full of laundry for $150, so $50 each, so $10 discount. What about dry cleaning? 12 dry cleaned items. You can get 12 items dry cleaned for $49. So about $4 each, not bad. So there you go. Hope that's helpful. Sports addict like me, you will really appreciate Celebrity's sports coverage. I mean, we're here during NFL playoffs, and it doesn't matter what the hell channel these games are on. Like earlier today, the games were on Netflix. Okay, boom, but you turn on the television set under the special events channel, boom, it's there. The Netflix games were there. Now, tonight's game is on Amazon Prime. Boom, it's on the same channel. Sports Events 1. It's like, it's amazing. Retreat now, and I want to be very, very quiet because the whole point of the retreat is to have a quiet space on the ship for people to enjoy themselves and relax a little bit. This is up on deck 15, and if you're a retreat customer, this is where you can chill out. You can see there's lots of comfy sunbeds up here. And there's almost nobody here because it's about 8 a.m. And so if you are a retreat class customer, which is the highest class on the ship, you said, right? These are some of the gentlemen that you're going to be served by. And what they do is, if you are a retreat customer, you can lounge around here all day long. These guys will wait on you. They'll come when they bring you drinks. 5 times per day they're going to come and bring you a cold towel. Right, guys? Yeah. Very cool. We're trying Le Petite Chef tonight. And the place is called Cuisine. Cuisine. Do you think it's pronounced cuisine, Jen? Cuisine or cuisine? We don't know. We'll have to find out. But this is a 3D animation meal that we're in store for here. And this is one of the specialty dining restaurants, and I believe it is $60 per person. And looking at this menu here, this is going to be a very interesting experience. Do you know what to expect, Jen? Do you have any idea what we're getting involved in here?
Well, I think there's some animation with the Petite Chef.
Yeah.
They show it on the outside of the
Speak a little louder.
restaurant.
Tell me what's on the menu here.
It's blank. I think we're going to have a.
Oh, the 3D animation is going to come, so we're not sure what's... Oh no, the menu is here, right here.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not the book.
So we've got some creamy potato leek soup with toasted brioche, Gruyere cheese, crispy speck ham, and chive oil. We've got citrus poached cod loin. We've got beef tenderloin, and we've got chocolate crémeux. I think that's how it's pronounced, not sure. Or crispy lamb and asparagus salad, summer farfalle pasta, pan-seared halibut, or matcha tea Mont Blanc. So interesting stuff. Delicious meal, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was really good.
It was a super nice experience. I've never done anything like this before. I don't think you have either, right? We've been married for 23 years, so I'm pretty familiar with all the things this lady has done in her life. We've been together for like 27 years or something like that.
Never had an animated dinner.
No, we never had an animated dinner. First of all, the quality of the food was excellent. Did you like everything that you had?
Yeah, I would say
Delicious.
follow whatever the chef's recommendations are.
Yeah.
I got exactly that, and everything was delicious.
I love the show too, did you?
Oh, here's another one.
Now there's more show coming. Did you love it? Yeah, it's cool.
It's cute. Yeah.
I recommend this place. It's great. Tonight we're trying Murano, which is one of the specialty restaurants here. And see what a pretty dining room this is. Things on the menu here. By the way, you're wondering Murano, it sounds Italian. It's actually French. It's because of the chandeliers they have in this place. So they have chandeliers, sorry. They have chandeliers here which are from the Murano area of Venice. And so that's where the name comes from. But they've got all kinds of stuff here. I'm told some of the signature dishes are Chateaubriand, the Murano lobster. They also have tableside preparation here. That's what they're known for. So the Murano lobster, the Chateaubriand, the Dover sole. They've also got diver scallops, Wellington, a lot of other interesting stuff. So this is going to be a gourmet extravaganza, wasn't it, Jen?
Yeah, it was delicious.
We just ate so much food. It's crazy. I don't know what to mention first, but it was definitely a gourmet meal. My favorite, I think, was the lobster and the risotto and also the desserts.
Yeah, we like to try a lot of things at each course.
Yeah.
And Alejandro, our waiter, really encouraged you to order a lot. And
We're excited to be trying sushi on 5 times. I absolutely love sushi. And beautiful restaurant here too, as you can see. It's really nice and dark and atmospheric in here. They've also got a price fixed menu for around $40. You can, of course, you could spend more too if you want more courses and such, but they've got a price fixed menu here, which is $40. Not bad at all. We're trying the Tuscan Grill, and everything looks delicious in here. Beautiful restaurant. It's at the back of the ship on deck 5. Take a look at a few things here while they're here. Very unusual and unique dessert items here. There's tiramisu, which is standard for an Italian restaurant. But then there's also spumoni donuts, pistachio donuts, amarena cherries, and vanilla gelato. That's interesting. Pistachio marble creme brulee. I think that's what I'm going to get. Pistachio marble creme brulee. There's also a fig gelato with white chocolate and crushed hazelnuts. Very interesting. And Jen is getting the limoncello cheesecake, even though she's already stuffed, right, Jen? You're going to squeeze it in somewhere. You'll choke it down. Specialty restaurants on this ship, all 4 of them are well worth trying. And yes, it is worth spending a little extra money to treat yourself. What the hell? You're on vacation, right? I don't usually do specialty dining, but on this trip I did because I wanted to report back to you folks. Did my journalistic duty of eating a ton of food in those 4 restaurants, all for you folks. And I hope you appreciate all the pounds that I gained on your behalf. I want to mention real briefly, up on the 15th floor in the forward part of the ship, you've got the Camp at Sea, which is for the younger kids on the one side, and then you've got the X Club, which is for teenagers over here. And you cannot film in these areas. There are only no adults whatsoever. You drop your kids off here, no adults inside, so I can't film there. But I'll tell you that I've had kids on celebrity ships. I've got a 16 and an 18-year-old with me right now. The 16-year-old has met a lot of other teenagers and doing the teen activities, so he loves that. And when they were younger, they went to Camp at Sea, so on other celebrity ships. So I'll say that the kids' programming here is great. It's really good. The hours are fairly extensive too for the kids. They've got a lot of different fun things for them. They've got video games, they've got ping pong, they've got, they play trivia, they do all kinds of things. And they don't do all the things in here too. They meet in other parts of the ship to do stuff. They have scavenger hunts, things like that. So to give you an idea, for example, at Camp at Sea, the hours are 9 a.m. to noon, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., and 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And the teens go a little later than that in the evening. All right, folks, it is sadly almost time to say goodbye to the Celebrity Eclipse. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this ship, I really do. I think this is the best cruise we have ever been on. Just everything went perfectly this week. Amazing weather, beautiful ship, met so many great people. I love the crew of this ship. Strengths of the ship. Number one, again, this is for Celebrity, is the people who work on these ships are absolutely amazing. Celebrity does such a good job hiring people, vetting friendly people, and training them on board to be so nice. My God, I love the people on this ship. And really, that's what a good cruise is about. What makes a great cruise is the service, because you do not get amazing service on land these days, folks. Even at like a 5-star resort on land, they're not going to clean your room twice a day. They're not going to provide such amazing service. So for me, what makes this ship great is the people who work on this ship. And I absolutely love the people who work on this ship. So friendly, so helpful, always checking in with you. Do you need anything? How can we help you? I absolutely love the people on this ship. So nice. And I always keep track of all the countries, how many different countries I met crew members from. And I keep a little list on my phone. It's sort of like a crew scavenger hunt. And I'll show you my crew scavenger hunt here. Tons and tons of different countries. I think more than 30 countries. I met crew members from more than 30 countries, and I love that. I love meeting people from all over the world. So for me, that is the number one reason to sail on Celebrity, and specifically on this ship, although I think all of the Celebrity ships I've been on have had great crew. I love the crew on this ship, and folks, I highly recommend it to you. So if you have made it this far, please, 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 thank you so much for engaging with the video, for dropping me a comment below, for sending me questions that really help spread the visibility of this video and my channel generally. So absolutely drop me your questions below, drop me your comments below. I monitor these things, I monitor these videos for a long time, for at least a year. So let's make this video be a really nice forum for this ship in general, and ask me any questions you want, or you tell me your experiences on this ship. And once again, folks, thank you so much, and I will see you in the next adventure. Adios.